Hello and welcome to our news. Pope Leo XIV is called on hope and examples for all Christians. He emphasized that the canonization celebration reminds us of the communion of the Church, uniting all faithful across space, time, languages, and cultures. The Catholic Church leader highlighted the lives of the new saints, including Bishop Ignatius Marian, St. Peter Turot, St. Jose Gregorio Hernandez, St. Carmen Arendos, St. Maria Troncat, St. Vicenza Maria Poron, and St. Bartolo Longo as examples of holiness and service to others. Pope Leo XIV encouraged the faithful to imitate the new saints who lived their lives in love for Christ and others and to strive for holiness. President Peter Mutharika is this afternoon expected to preside over the swearing-in ceremony of Enoch Johana as second vice president and two other cabinet ministers. The function, which is expected to take place at Sanjika Palace in Luntha, will see Lou Zambelizi sworn in as Minister of Agriculture, Irrigation and Water Development, and George Parridge as Minister of Industrialization, Business, Trade and Tourism. This will bring the total number of cabinet ministers to 5. The number of Malawian travelers who died in a bus accident that occurred in South Africa is rising to 8. This is according to a new update on the accident from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. The crash occurred on October 12th near Louis Trichet at South Africa's Limpopo province. In a statement, officials have confirmed that 23 Malawian nationals were involved. In addition to the 8 confirmed deaths, 15 people were injured. 7 of the injured victims are still in hospital, while 8 others have been discharged and repatriated to Malawi. Meanwhile, the ministry has said it is working with disaster management authorities to support the families of the deceased, particularly with the repatriation of remains. The United Nations Development Programme UNDP has stressed the importance of investing in institutions that promote peace and unity to help Malawi sustain its long-standing peace and stability. UNDP Deputy Resident Representative Dr. Chika Charles Anyekwe says such investments would enhance the identification and reporting of early signs of tension. He made the remarks today after handing over its election situation room to the Malawi Peace and Unity Commission and the National Initiative for Civic Education NICE Public Trust. Commissioner Francis Mkandawire from the Malawi Peace Commission says they will be responsible for data analysis, but appealed to the United Nations Development Programme to strengthen the capacity of the Commission to properly utilize the facility. Gray Kalindikafe, the Executive Director for the NICE Public Trust, said the initiative demonstrates a shared commitment to credible and peaceful elections, noting that the Situation Room will ensure that citizens' voices are held and potential conflicts are addressed promptly. And in other news, as tension continues to mount in Ivory Coast ahead of Saturday's presidential election, a gendarme has been shot and killed while on patrol in the south of the country. His assailants have not been identified, but the region is a traditional opposition stronghold and has been the site of recent protests after the 2 leading opposition candidates, Laurent Gbagbo and Tijani Thiam, were barred from standing in the upcoming election. All protests have now been outlawed by the government of President Alassane Ouattara as he runs for a 4th term. And that's about what we had time for in this edition of News Updates after the hour of 2. You've been with me, Charita Chilanga. Good afternoon.